Have a day, have a day. The crypto world is on fire right now. Crypto is exploding, gearing up. Is this October? Where are we at right now? That's the biggest questions we have to talk about. Bitcoin pressing all-time highs. Everybody's going nuts. Everybody I'm talking to is absolutely going crazy, and I'm not. Okay, I'm not, because I was around in 2021. I did see how that all played out. A lot of people got wrecked. So this time around, we're going to be a lot smarter. We're not going to be pumping sunshine here on the channel. We're going to be talking about the facts, the numbers, and give you guys kind of what's going on, just like we've been doing, sticking to the same approach every day, basically now for over 2 years, right here on the channel. We're going to give you guys the news, the headlines, and kind of explaining what we're getting into as we enter potentially the next altcoin run, bull run, whatever you want to call it. Quite frankly, I don't care as long as our holdings all explode and we make money off of crypto, because right now there's about 90 to 95% of the world that thinks that we're all full of shit and that this crypto thing is just basically non-existent and it's all for nothing. Okay. So that's where I'm at. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't done so, this is a great time to subscribe down below. More so a follow. It doesn't cost you guys a penny. All it does is it helps me as a creator here on YouTube share with you guys news and crypto information every single day. And let's get down into it. Okay. And this is where we're going to talk Chainlink, right? That's why you guys are here. This is a big, big story that we're going to get into. And it's something where you have to understand the approach. This is actually something utility-wise that we are seeing outside of just, hey, Bitcoin's up a crap ton, so the rest of the market is following suit. This is where Chainlink's getting into a new reach as Solana and Lido will benefit from new integrations. This is what I'm talking about. And we've seen this in a lot of announcements within crypto. I just read something about Tron a little bit earlier on in the day. And Justin Sun, the founder, creator, whatever you want to call it, of Tron, said it perfectly. This is the announcement season of the announcements, right? So what I mean by that is this is when all of these really smart people that created all this crypto stuff that we've all spent a ton of money behind and backing, this is when it all comes to fruition. This is when this is when we hit the road running. And this is kind of where it all goes down, and how it goes down is, hey, they're not no idiots. All right. They are gearing up for this just as we are, hopefully. We knew it was supposed to come, and now seemingly it looks like it is. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys my thoughts and how I feel about the market. Always do your own research and due diligence. But what I'm trying to illustrate to you is, don't be surprised if we get this Chainlink announcement, right? We get all of the other basically huge projects. They're not just picking a Wednesday in October. This has all been planned. They're strategically aligning with what they believe and how they are betting big on crypto exploding as well. So I always say follow the whales, follow the money. But right now, you kind of have to follow what's in front of us, right? Simple, dumb, and stupid. I think that's just right there in front of us. The easiest option, what is that? Arkham's razor or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of, that's how I feel about it. And if that's not how you pronounce it, I'm not a philosophizer or anything like that. I'm just a guy that trades a lot of crypto and likes talking here on YouTube. So, yeah, so don't hold me to it, but let's get into it. Let's talk about it in Chainlink as we are looking at it today. This is a big one, up 5.3%. So now a $7.25 billion market cap in that 15th spot. So a little mover here, still a modest 5.3% day as we look at Chainlink being down 7.8 on the last 30 days as we look back into the last month, trading at 11.56. So relatively flat and stable, which is something that's not bad. This is a nice little consolidation that we've had. Okay. And now whether or not we get back to $20, that's going to be the big question ahead. All right. But we are going to talk about it. And forgive me, I did not have this up on the screen. And that's kind of what we're looking at. So I do have momentum kind of indicated here by these red and green boxes. But as we look at Chainlink right now at 11.55, currently trading, this is where we are just a ways away from that $20, that local high. I know it's not going to be anything like we've seen the all-time highs around $53, $54, but that's something where we can celebrate today, up 5%. This is our new kind of normal right here, okay? And until we bust out of that $22, that is something where it's going to if that happens, it's going to happen quick. We're not going to get, in my opinion, we're not going to get one of these slow and steady, drawn out, oh my God, we're going up for the next 2 years. No, we're going to get one of these jobs. It's going to be a little bit steep. It's going to be a little sharp, and it's going to resemble kind of what we saw back here in this historical pattern right here as we look at kind of the time period around 2021 where, boom, we had that go on. It's going to be very eerily similar to that. Now, whether or not we get back, all right, to levels such as $50+ a link, that's out of my control. Okay, that's up to the broader market. But what I will tell you is, if you do follow BTC and you can kind of recognize chart patterns just a little bit and use some common sense, we are historically repeating ourselves very, very eerily similar to 2021. Okay, but that's enough about me talking about the charts. I want to share with you guys kind of what we have going on about these integrations within Solana and Lido. All right, but before we do, I do want to talk about today's channel sponsor. This is the leverage trading platform Margex that sponsors me here on YouTube. So if you do want to help give back and as well as make some gains with leverage trading, check out Margex. A lot of people have been having success trading leverage trading on the leaderboard here on Margex. So if you want to know more, go to the copy trading feature, check out the leaderboard, and you can copy each and every one of their moves. Also, if you want to know more, and even if you don't want to use Margex, you just want to learn about leverage trading, click the link and learn right there from their help center, and you can find out more about leverage trading. One thing in specific that they do is airdrops from time to time. So all you have to do is, I think it's just deposit or trade a little bit of money on their platform, and then you do get to participate in airdrops that they run on their X account from time to time, as well as using my link, you do get a discount in trading fees. So that's kind of what we have going on. Also, there's no KYC, so make sure Margex is right for you and where you're located. And please do your research and due diligence, because leverage trading is extremely, extremely volatile. All right, but back into kind of what Chainlink has to offer. GMX Solana has adopted Chainlink's data streams as its official Oracle solution for price data, funding rates, and liquidations. Now, this is something where Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol, CCIP, has facilitated the cross-chain staking for Lido, broadening accessibility to staked Ethereum on layer 2 networks. Now, a lot of you guys watching just have probably, a couple $100 of Chainlink in your wallets or in your Coinbase account, and you're hearing me talk about this, wondering what the hell I'm trying to say. And quite frankly, that's okay. For this purpose in specific, let's just kind of digest kind of being up 5.3%. But for a lot of people out there, they want to know what's going on. And essentially what it comes down to is, not to paraphrase it, but data streams for Chainlink are now available on Solana. Okay. They are just basically having a very, very successful, product, and I should say a company kind of back them in this. Okay. It's very strategic. It's going to help immensely in terms of aligning with Chainlink's approach to enable DeFi at scale. You're having huge amount of data. Now, with data, you have issues such as privacy, costs, it's expensive, and security, right? You can't have these breaches, right? You get those letters in the mail saying there's a data breach from something that you didn't even know that you used, and that your financial information may be compromised. Happens all the time. Crypto, very, very solid in terms of using blockchain to prevent that, but still, there's a lot of smart people out there who know how to do bad things. So what it comes down to is this kind of partnership is going to help them further kind of their cause. And what it means for Chainlink down the road is they are going to be upscaling, right? Evolving their DeFi ecosystem to provide reliable, safe, and high-speed data solutions. So incorporating GMX Solana to do this, that's going to be a huge partnership. They don't really need to talk about it anymore, but GMX Solana will allocate 1.2 of its total protocol fees to Chainlink service providers, and that will continue to deliver the low latency, verifiable market data that GMX Solana wants to be using for years to come. Lido also integrates into the Chainlink CCIP for cross-chain staking. That's another big one, and you can see kind of what Jacob Buratovic of Master DeFi of Lido has said, that the CCIP behind Chainlink was instrumental in enabling this new staking functionality with programmable token transfers, Lido's direct staking, simplifying the layer 2 networks, as well as improving the liquidity and enhancing cross-chain interoperability. So great, right? And also, we do know how Chainlink generates cash and fees within developers to pay for the Oracle services. And Oracle is a big one. Okay. If you don't know what Oracle is, you should. It's honestly almost above and beyond, kind of not necessarily better than them or bigger, but in terms of just, you got to think in the same breath as Google, Apple. Oracle is right there with them. Okay. In terms of innovation and what they bring to the table. It's a very, very strong, smart company. Okay, in my opinion. And that's just kind of using common sense. It has nothing to do with what they're doing on the stock exchanges in the traditional finance world. I'm not going to ever talk about that. But that's just kind of using common sense. Oracle is a great corporation in terms of what technology they are building. Okay. Now, segueing this all back to Chainlink, well, what does this mean? Well, all it's going to do is it's going to help bolster and develop and add more users into the fold. You get more developers that want to build on Chainlink. You get more DeFi in the Chainlink. You get more users. You get more wallets. You get more volume. You get more price action. It's just all kind of a domino effect. And that's kind of where we look at Chainlink right now in what they've been doing on the charts. It's impressive. All right, it's impressive. And I'm going to take off my trading indicator so you can see a little bit better. But it's still not even where we were at back in March. But I do think that Chainlink in some form or fashion is rather naive. Okay. Their inception was February of 2019, a relatively young crypto, and quite frankly, a relatively unfazed crypto from the crash of 2022. A lot of other cryptos are down a lot more than a drop from 50 to 20. Okay. Chainlink, we saw that. Okay. We just hit $20 back in March of 2024. So it's one of my more bullish kind of cryptos out there within the top 15. And that's kind of how I feel about it. So I wanted to just give you guys kind of my thoughts, dove into the chart a little bit, and we talked about how Chainlink is expanding their reach as they dive into Solana, Solana and Lido, and how this is all going to help each other cross benefit within those platforms. So appreciate you guys watching. This was a fun one. This is a fun time to be alive in the crypto world. If you haven't done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Join us here on the channel. I'm Mark, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.